Hello, I'm Kaylee, and today I'm going to talk to you about Table Mountain. Table Mountain was formed over 250 million years ago, around the same time that the supercontinent Pangaea was forming, during the Paleozoic era, the Permian period. The Table Mountain was first layered by ice sheets that flattened the sandstone layer, creating the flat top we now associate Table Mountain by. Now let's talk about what type of rocks form Table Mountain. Table Mountain is formed out of a number of groups. The first group, the Malmesbury group, is formed out of sandstone and slate. The second group, the Peninsula group, is formed out of granite over 630 million years ago. The Peninsular Formation is formed out of quartz sandstone. It is mainly found on mountain cliffs and deposited through migrating sandbars. And the last group is the Pacchius Formation, which is found on the highest points of the mountain and deposited around the time when Gondwana was a continent. So what are these rocks made of? Quartz sandstone is it's just sandstone consisting of over 95% of quartz. It's formed through cementation of sand grains, compacted and cemented through calcium carbonate, cilia, or iron oxides. Sandstone is formed through accumulation of sand and compacted by pressure of overlying deposits. It's then cemented through precipitation between sand grains. And granite is formed through the slow cooling of high silicate magma, which has risen through the crust. Once it cools, it crystallizes into granite. What forces are currently acting on Table Mountain? Well, Table Mountain is constantly being eroded by high winds, fire, and rain. In many cases, erosion could result in landslides and earthquakes, but according to Alexander Kogelin, a geoclimatologist at the GFS, the German Research Center for Geosciences in Potsdam, South Africa's Cape Mountains have the slowest erosion rate. Located on the east side of Table Mountain lies the Kirstenbosch National Botanical Gardens. As a result of its location, the Kirstenbosch Botanical Garden has very rich and fertile soil. This is due to erosion happening on the other side. Once part of Table Mountain erodes or weathers, the wind and water pushes it over to the botanical garden, encouraging its over 8,800 different types of plant species to grow. Obviously, Table Mountain has brought tremendous tourist attraction, and even more so in the past years as it has been recently voted one of the natural wonders of the world.